the area of Indianapolis is a big league city. Sometimes you go to minor league cities and you're like, well, this city could not hold a major league city. Indianapolis, big league city.
Former backup catcher and Indianapolis Indian Erik Kratz was the first player to be drafted out of Division III Eastern Mennonite University, chosen by the Toronto Blue Jays in the 29th round of the 2002 MLB Draft.
My thought was, I can do it. I can definitely do it. Why couldn't I do it? It's not like, we're still playing baseball here. I can play well enough, and I was probably naive, but it was a case where naivety worked out for me.
The Telford, Pennsylvania native spent 7 years with Toronto in the minors until he signed with the Pirates and played for the AAA affiliate Indians in 2009. There, he'd eventually get the special call.
Essentially, I got called up on national television. Before I got to run in and tell my wife, before I got to run in and call my parents, I was on national television tearing up, talking about getting a call up, and I didn't have an opportunity to discuss it with anybody else except for Mitch Williams and somebody else on the MLB network.
Since his 2 seasons spent in the Circle City, Kratz has played for 9 total MLB organizations, a process that's all laid out in baseball writer Tim Brown's new book, The Tao of the Backup Catcher.
We've moved 94 times, so it goes through not all 94, that would get boring, but it does chronologically show all the moves and all the roster decisions that teams made and what the stories were behind those.
The book follows several backup catchers who love the game of baseball that didn't always love them back.
Hopefully what comes across in the book is that it's kind of a selfless position, and yet you still have to do well or else you get fired.
Kratz has caught for many great pitchers like Hall of Famer Roy Halladay, Charlie Morton, Wade Miley, and as you can imagine, so many more.
There's a lot of times when I thought I was going to quit, and I probably should have quit. But fortunately, I have a great support network around me that said, give it a little more.
Present day, the husband, father, and new podcast host and high school baseball coach to his 2 sons is celebrating his career through his book, where you can soon get your copy.
Amazon, any places that you can find your books, it's out there. Towel of the Backup Catcher, not towel. Not talking about a towel that I wear around my waist. No, T-A-O of the Backup Catcher.
If you had to pick one guy to be at the plate to win the game, it would be him.